The war for Hiigara has left the galaxy in turmoil. The past 15 years have seen the birth of new possibilities and the festering of old grudges. The once dominant Taiidan Empire has fractured under the strain of civil war. The new Taidani Republic tries to hold the old territories together, while forces loyal to the old Emperor lurk in the new bandit kingdoms, waiting for their chance to strike back. While the Taidani struggle between past and future, the Kushan people have established themselves on Hiigara, building new cities, repairing the damage done by the final battle for their home world. Even a fragile peace has its politics. The Kiith Council has been re-established, and the future of Hiigara is now debated amongst the gathered Kiith. Even amongst equals, there are power struggles. The mothership still orbits high above Hiigara. Pressed into the role of shipyard, she now builds new carriers to the specifications of each individual Kiith. The need for new ships and the crews to man them is a desperate one. Military and economic pressure on the new Hiigarans is intense. Resources and technology are at the command of the Council. Kiith, with little or no political power, have been forced to purchase technology from the Bentusi and other races. Hiigaran ships of exotic design now seek their fortune amongst the stars. The war for Homeworld is over now, but the galaxy remains a dangerous place.
Coming in on Vector 247. Cargo secured.
All right, clear away.
Sector 12 empty. Moving on.
This is Cataclysm, carrier Pirac. Any Hiigaran ships in range. Repairing those Taidani forces are attacking. They are attempting to break through our way in Hiigara. Cannot hold them. Require immediate assistance. Repeat, this is Cataclysm, carrier.
This is Somtaaw Fleet Command to all ships. Prepare for emergency hyperspace. Set course for the home world. launch set.
Tactical officer online. Full power to sensors, analyzing combat data now. Command, we need to find out where we can do the most good.
Understood, Tactical. Attention carrier Virak. This is Kiith Somtaaw mining vessel Kunlan. We have arrived in Sector 112 and request targeting data.
Good to have you, Kunlan. We've got a strike fleet needing cover in Sector 109. Can you assist?
We'll send everything we've got, but be advised, we are a mining vessel. It would be best if we did not have to move directly into the main battle.
The strike wing of Fireland's frigates are under attack from Titani bombers at this position.
Without fighter support, the frigates will be destroyed and that flank will collapse. Send out a squad of Acolyte fighters ASAP to assist the frigates. We've picked up a flight of Taidan fighters incoming from the main battle. They're probably investigating our hyperspace signature. We've done it. By taking pressure off Kiith Nabal's flank force, we've helped hold the line.
Attention, Kunlan. The first Imperialist attack wiped out our sensor grid. We need you to scout enemy positions with your recon ships. We are planning a counterattack.
Escorts assigned.
We have picked up a convoy of enemy resources with escorts in this area. They must be resupplying the Imperialist attack fleet. Engage and destroy them.
Just tell me where to go. I'm on my way, Command.
Coordinates.
Our engineers think there is a way to link our acolytes together to form a Corvette-class vessel. They are ready to begin research on the project.
Research underway. Research completed.
ACV is now available for construction.
Attention, Kiith Somtaaw. This is the Somtaaw mining vessel Kunlan. The enemy resources have been destroyed.
Warning, the proximity sensor net is under attack in Sector 110. If the net fails, the Taidan force can run their entire fleet through the hole. We must defend the net immediately.
Our forces have taken the upper hand. The Imperials are pulling back. One of their damaged cruisers is in this area.
Track it down and make sure it never threatens Hiigara again.
Ready. Target locked in.
The Taidan cruiser has been eliminated. Beginning construction of ramming frigate.
Objective completed.
We've got 3 unexploded warheads on this TIE cruiser. Suggest...
Hang in there, Blade 9. We'll have you locked down in a click.
Careful. Careful. That reactor is unstable.
Good work with the Kal-El frigate, Workers 5 and 7. I'm sure they'll forget to thank us later.
You got that right.
Worker 12, did you track down those suit beacons we picked up in Sector 43?
Sorry, Command. We found the suits, but the poor dogs didn't have a chance to get their helmets on. We tagged them for the burial ships.
Attention, Hiigaran ships. We have thrown back the Imperial attack fleet. Hiigara should be safe once again. Kiith Somtaaw would like to thank our brothers and sisters from Kiith Manan, Sajet, and Kal-El for their aid in battle. Hiigara is in their debt, as are we.
Auto launch set. We've been asked by Kiith Manan to help them find one of their destroyers. The last word the Bushan Ray sent was of a power plant failure. There are reports of tyrannic raider ships operating in this region, so all pilots should stay on the lookout for pirate vessels.
Our workers aren't currently fitted for salvage and repair duty. We need to build an engineering module in order to prepare our work crews. We will have to jettison the upper ore canister to make room. Sensors are picking up fast-moving meteor belts in the region. Fighters should have no problem maneuvering through them, but if the destroyer drifts into one of them, it could be easily destroyed.
Construction underway. Ore transfer to Aux storage bays. Jettisoning canister. Triggering canister destruct to keep it out of pirate hands.
Confirmed raider presence. Go to full alert.
Understood. Harvesting.
We are picking up faint, calm echoes in these regions. The Bushan Ray may be close by one of these signal points.
Oh, Roger. Moving shop.
Roger, Command.
Bridge.
Worker here.
We have found the Bushan Ray. She's badly damaged. We need to send in a worker to help them with repairs.
Roger, Command. Can you speak up?
Picking up incoming hyperspace signatures. They appear to be Hiigaran support frigates and are indicating they wish to help with the repair of the Bushan Ray. Continue the repair work, and be prepared to cover the frigates if the raiders try to hit them. Something's wrong. They aren't sending any Kiith recognition codes. We are attempting to check their markings.
The frigates have changed shape. They are raider corvettes using some kind of holographic emitter technology to fool our sensors. Protect the destroyer at all costs.
We're picking up a dual signal on the emergency channel.
Ready.
Attention, Bushan Ray. Did you send out a distress beacon?
Negative, Kun Lan. We've been picking up that signal since we drifted into the region. It must be some kind of derelict.
Source of anomalous signal located. It may be of some value. Recommend sending a worker in to investigate and retrieve source of signal. Picking up Tyrannic Raider comm transmissions. They must be after the derelict as well. Engage and destroy.
Attention, Bushan Ray. Was wondering if you might be able to help out.
Sorry, Kun Lan. We barely have nav restored to the point that we can hyperspace. Besides, even a mining kit should be able to handle a few pirates. Thanks for the help. Bushan Ray out.
After analyzing the pirate wreckage, our engineers believe they can replicate the mimicking technology. We can begin researching holographic projectors immediately.
Yeah? Assisting.
We have retrieved the derelict and handed it over to the engineers for further investigation.
Raiders are retreating. The derelict is some sort of message pod, but the technology is like nothing we have ever seen before. We will analyze it further before returning to our mining mission.
Honored greetings, Somtaaw Kiith. Did you receive our data regarding the anomalous artifact?
We have. Our researchers agree. The signal and design matches nothing currently used by known galactic races. Where is the pod now?
We have brought it aboard now and are securing it in the main hangar bay. What should we do with it? We're just a mining vessel. We're not equipped to study anything like this.
We are transmitting design specs so that your manufacturing unit can construct a science module.
Excuse me, Kiith, but would it not be easier to seek help from another Kiith? We are still within hailing range of the Nabald command carrier. Surely they would have the staff to...
No. A find like this could lead to alien technology that surpasses anything used by the other Kiith. Somtaaw needs this advantage. We have a science vessel, the Kiith Sun, studying stellar phenomena in the Karuk-Tel system. They have been ordered to meet with you at these coordinates and transfer over a research team with analysis equipment. This matter must be kept within Kiith Somtaaw. Is this clear?
Yes, Kiith Sa. Very clear. Kunlan out.
We have arrived at rendezvous coordinates.
Picking up a signal from the Kiith Sun. Something is wrong. They're being jammed.
This Kiith Sun, you've been interforce pinned down behind.
The Kiith Sun is in some kind of danger. Find her immediately.
Bridge.
Warning. Strike wing near minefield.
Powering down weapons.
Repeat. This is the Kiith. We've been attacked by bitter forces and are pinned down behind a wall of mine. We have the location codes, but cannot transmit.
The raiders have pinned the Kiith Sun in a globe of mines. If the Kiith Sun moves, the mines will activate and destroy her.
Capital ship has cleared.
Ready.
The Kiith Sun is trying to transmit some kind of coded data, but the jamming is too strong. We need to send a mimic in past the mines and establish a direct tight beam link.
Roger, holographic projectors on.
Research completed.
Accepting move order. Stopped.
Thank the Maker. You got through to us, Kunlan. We've been able to use our advanced scanners to access the mine transponder codes. Now you'll be able to see all of them on your sensor manager. If you're going to break us out, it'll have to be soon, though. This raider force is just pinning us until a larger fleet can get here and board us.
We have to free the Kiith Sun immediately. The Raider Guard fleet must be engaged and destroyed as well.
We're a big target for those Raider missile corvettes. We need some more firepower of our own.
Worker ready.
Have engineering pull up whatever they can find on missile technology and have them begin researching it now.
Build a weapons module immediately.
Construction underway.
Target acquired. I am here, Command.
Clisson, there are still mines in your path. Hold position while we clear them.
Clisson is out of danger. Recommend we escape into hyperspace before the main raider fleet can arrive.
Somtaaw Research Team, log report, Mark 1.2. My team is aboard the Kun Lan and are preparing for an in-depth analysis of the alien device, which was found derelict in Sector 112. We have set up our analysis equipment in the hangar bay and are attempting a full-surface scan before opening the device, which appears to be some sort of beacon or transmitter. The data transmission is in the form of a short, repeating tone, threaded with a strange data stream. Decoding it will take considerable time and processor power. In the meantime, we continue with our surface studies. Samples taken from the beacon's hull indicate an age of roughly 1 million Hiigaran years. Part of the beacon appears to have had some sort of organic layering at some point, but this has not been confirmed. Analysis continues.
Research module, this is the bridge. We've got power fluctuations in your area and the hangar bay. Are you running any tests?
Not that I know of, Bridge. Let me check.
What was that? What's going on down there? Fluctuation spreading to lower engine module.
Don't know. Give me a second. We were examining surface material from the
What is
alien
going
probe,
on?
and,
Now we've got biohazard warnings going off across the lower decks. What have you done?
Something is loose. It's killing us. You've got to save the rest of the ship. Jettison the lower decks.
Carrick, forgive us. Bridge to all stations. Emergency jettison protocols engaged.
Cut us loose!
The emergency jettison has left us crippled. We must gather resources quickly and rebuild our hangar module.
We need to know what happened to the lower decks. The Clisson is going to perform some close-range scans, but with all the raider activity, they'll need a large escort force of acolytes.
Escorts assigned.
Acolyte Wing reports that they have fallen in alongside, and the Clisson is proceeding to the module coordinates.
Standing down.
This is the Kiith. We are closing in to scan and download the module's data recorders. Sensors are picking up some sort of life sign. Some of the crew may still be alive. Wait, the module's gone active. I'm getting an energy spike. Take myself to vertical beam. Losing system control. Losing system being subverted. Stay clear, Moonlight! Stay clear!
Warning! We've lost all contact with the Kiith and her escorts. Life signs are low or non-existent on our ships, but they're still incoming on attack vectors with weapons hot.
Whatever happened to the research module must have spread to the other ships. We have no choice but to deal with them as hostiles. Get a research team studying the tapes and stay away from the research module at all costs.
Roger, Command. Going to high alert now.
This is Command.
Understood. I've been looking for a fight.
Research completed.
Our ships were taken over by some sort of biomechanical virus. Carried on that beam the research module fired. We can run a charge through the hulls of our ships to reduce the rate of infection.
Oh, Roger. Moving shop.
Receiving.
We have hyperspace signatures. Looks like the Tyrannic Raiders have tracked us down. And they have an Imperial heavy cruiser with them.
The Kiith is our property now. Be gone or be destroyed.
You don't understand. The Kiith and our module have been subverted by something and it's spreading. Do not approach them. Repeat, do not approach them.
A transparent ploy, even for a ship full of miners. We thought you Hiigarans were smarter than this. Now depart before we claim you as well. For having to chase these Hiigarans halfway across the sector. All acquisition teams prepare for boarding.
The fools have made things much worse. All infected vessels are closing on us. We can't survive an enemy we don't understand. We must escape into hyperspace. Hyperspace module charged. Now go.
All ships return for docking and prepare for hyperspace.
Ship engineers report 1.2. What the Kiith and their science team lost, my engineers are now analyzing the subversion entity we have codenamed the Beast. The Beast seems to infect us with this kind of particle being that layers the target with techno-organic robots.
Once these entities make contact with a compatible surface, they begin to absorb material and infiltrate the target structure. When they make contact with organic matter, they use the mass to form a neural control network that then takes control of the ship. Each beast cell functions like a biomechanical virus. It's capable of using and subverting living cells in much the same way that it subverts and uses non-organic technology. More studies need to be done, but we're engineers, not biologists. Analysis of the infection attack indicates that the beast particles ride the charged plasma beam and then coat the target. The charged nature of the beam allows it to jump from target to target. Infection per shot seems based on the mass of the target ships. Again, more qualified analysis is desperately needed if we're to find a counter to this beam.
We have come to find a Bentusi trading ship to seek information on the beast. If anyone has ever fought this thing before, they will know. Sensors are reading a Bentusi energy signature here. Intercept and open communications with them. Those are infected vessels out there. All ships, engage and destroy the beast fleet. We must aid the Bentusi any way we can.
Attention, Bentusi trading station. You are not being attacked by normal pirate vessels. Do not let them get close.
It does not matter what they are. Only the mad would attack the unbound. Hostile ships will be regrettably destroyed.
Roger, Command.
Looks like we've been noticed. Beast attack group on incoming vector.
Target acquired. Target locked in.
We have a hyperspace signature. It's one of ours.
This is Kiith Manan Carrier Kao Shto to Bentusi vessel. We have answered your distress call.
Kao Shto, wait. Those are not raider ships. Destroy them at maximum range. Launching ships now.
The Kao Shto doesn't understand the nature of the beast. Protect her at all costs.
Something other, something older, something from outside. It tears at us, rewriting a song, devouring memory, turning our body against us, binding us. This cannot be. We will not be bound.
They vaporize themselves rather than become that thing. At least we can make sure they didn't sacrifice themselves in vain. Wipe out the surviving infected vessels. We need to expand our fleet size and capabilities. Our engineers think they can expand our support capacity using modules. They are ready to start on the project now. They have also designed an advanced engineering module that will allow them to research more advanced vessels.
Command ship is under attack.
Equatorial hell.
Attention Somtaaw fleet. The blast from the Bentusi self-destruct has damaged us badly. Weapons offline. Hyperdrive offline. Life support, 30%.
Acknowledged, Calstone. We'll assist you however we can. All Somtaaw ships, report in. But we can't leave the Couchstow here. The beast could return at any time, and we're in no shape to hold them off alone.
Agreed. The Couchstow still has her fusion drives, though. We should be able to hide her and ourselves in the nearby nebula. By the time we emerge from the other side, we will be beyond sensor range, and the Couchstow's hyperdrive should be repaired.
And then what? What do we do about this plague we've set loose? Do we have any idea of the research module's location or its capabilities?
Unknown. The fact it sent a fleet to infect the most powerful ship in the sector means that it is not a simple viral creature. It understands our data banks and technology. Strategic projections are not looking good. It could spread over this portion of the galaxy in weeks.
All stop. Waiting.
Holding position.
Holding.
Kunlan to Couchstow. We're projecting a nav beam through the nebula now. Lock on and follow it.
Got that, Kunlan. Keep running that beam. Our own nav system is a mess right now. We'd never make it through the nebula blind.
Understood. We're counting on the nebula to keep you hidden until we can make your repairs. Once you've acquired the beam, move out at best speed. We'll bring up the rear and keep an eye out for any surprises.
Acknowledged, Kunlan. Moving out now.
We are picking up transmissions from a nearby base. Is the Imperialist Taidan. We need more info on the Imperialist base and what kind of firepower they have on hand. Recon the origin point of the transmissions.
Bridge.
Our ships need greater protection. We should build an armor research module. We should be able to research a force field projector that can be fitted to our sentinels.
Standing by.
We don't have the time or resources for a major assault right now. Protecting the Couchstow is our priority. The nebula should keep us hidden from their sensor sweeps. We cannot reveal ourselves to the Imperial base. Couchstow requires our assistance to cross the nebula. These are the projected nav coordinates through the area.
Recon, ready
the
to go.
Nebula emissions blank all sensors except the recon's array. Send recons to scout the nav points ahead of the Couchstow.
I'm on my way, Command. Let me at 'em. Coordinates locked in.
Engage engines. Begin escorting the Couch-Stow. This is command. Command.
Emergency alert. The Imperials have laid down a minefield. Nav point is clear.
Let me at 'em. Coordinates locked in.
Bridge.
We need to produce more combat vessels. Our engineers think they can adapt the heavy tugs drives over to power military frigate hulls. Frigate drive research now available. The Taidan scouts have caught sight of the Couch-Stow. Destroy them before they alert the base to our presence.
Roger, Command. Moving to attack.
Nav point is clear.
Down.
This is Recon Fighter 214 to Fleet Command. I'm picking up an Imperial Taidan heavy cruiser out here, at the mouth of the nebula. It's blocking our path.
We have to destroy the cruiser somehow. It has enough firepower to wipe us out all by itself. But engineering thinks they can design a microship called the Leech to slip in and destroy the cruiser. A project to develop long-range drone technology is ready to begin on your command.
Target acquired.
Nav point is clear. This is turning sour.
Command ship is under attack. We brought down the cruiser. All ships, flank speed out of this nebula. Bridge.
Log, this is the Couch-Stow. Sensors are reading a slip gate up ahead. It should lead us out of this nebula. We're going to make a break for it at best possible speed. Hyperspace when you can and join us on the other side. Couch-Stow, out.
Command.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Cannot comply. Sentinel online. Negative.
All ships, prepare to breach nebula boundary on my mark. We've made it through. The Couch-Stow is safe.
Engineers Report 7.2. We have finally been able to translate the data we downloaded from the alien pod. It was launched from some kind of alien exploration vessel called the Nagarok. Telemetry data indicates the Nagarok came from outside the galaxy nearly 1 million years ago. It was using an experimental hyperspace drive of immense power. We are not clear on this next section, but the visual data seems to be showing that the alien ship picked up some sort of life form in hyperspace, the organism we know as the Beast. The alien explorers realized almost immediately the nature of the creature and its potential for destruction if it was let loose. Well, they tried to trap it aboard their own ship by destroying the engines and communications equipment. For all we know, the original Beast is still out there somewhere, trapped in a Nagarok. Unfortunately for us, the sacrifice of the alien explorers was undermined by their own skill at ship design. As the drives were scuttled, the ship activated a distress call routine that automatically ejected a beacon pod. A pod that contained a tiny portion of the Beast.
Thanks for the escort, Kunlan. Our drives are back online and we have all of your data regarding this Beast. Find yourself someplace safe to ride this one out, and we'll be back with the warrior Kiith to hunt this infestation down. Couchdo, out.
We are picking up a distress call. It's a Republican Titan code. They're friendlies. Translating now.
Long-range sensors indicate the signal is coming from a large group of ships in this area.
This is Republican Convoy DX-307. We are under attack by unknown missiles. We have lost our escort and are unarmed. Please assist. We are carrying thousands of colonists. Someone help us. Please help us.
We can't afford to ignore this. Send a recon flight to investigate.
Picking up incoming missiles.
Those missiles have a Beast energy signature. It must be trying to seize the convoy for its biomass. We can't let it reduce all those colonists to spare parts. Engage and destroy those missiles.
Stand by, Group 1.
Roger, Command. Underway, 2 coordinates now.
Missiles on intercept vector with convoy.
Roger, Command.
Stand by, Group 3.
We must find a way to destroy these missiles. The engineers think that they can partially overload the ACV engines to produce an electromagnetic pulse that will cripple enemy ships for a few seconds.
Roger,
Research
Command.
this technology ASAP.
Stand by, Group 3. Stand by, Group 1.
It's gotten the hull.
We have all breaches across all decks. Something's come aboard. Help us! Help us!
Weapons charged.
The Beast is launching another wave of missiles from that captured transport. It must be converting the refugees into bio-warheads. Destroy it before we lose the entire convoy. Picking up another wave of incoming missiles. Sensors indicate beast attack vessels are escorting this wave. Possible mixed group of strike craft and frigates.
Underway.
Stand by, Group 3.
Standing down. Holding position.
Underway.
That's the last of them. All ships, stand down. We've pushed the beast back for now.
Thank you for saving us, Coonlan. We are the last relief fleet to escape from the Fornax system before its star went nova. 300,000 refugees owe you their lives.
Glad we could help. What happened to your escort?
Unknown. We received a distress call from one of our heavy cruisers that had been missing for days. Our escorts went to their aid and radioed that they had the cruiser in visual range. That was the last we heard of them. We assume that they fell victim to the same imperialist bioweapons you saved us from.
Imperial? Not as far as we know. Those missiles were the product of a new threat, a life form that can subvert both technological and biological systems.
Are you sure? Our escort was going to meet up with one of our spies who was bringing word of a new Imperial bioweapon program. It is supposed to have the same abilities as the life form you described.
Perhaps we should rendezvous with your spy while you get your people to safety.
While we wait for the Republican spy, we should take the time to harvest resources and build up our fleet.
Receiving transmission on the wavelength given to us by the convoy fleet. Sending coded recognition signal.
Greetings, Hiigaran vessels. You aren't who I was expecting, but I'll take any help I can get. I've got an Imperial pursuit fleet hot on my tail.
He's right. We're picking up incoming ships, Imperialist signatures on multiple attack vectors.
Keep those ships away from the spy.
We're picking up some kind of crystalline asteroids in this region. They're radiating massive amounts of energy.
These crystals could be very useful to harvest. We should put a research team on this right away.
Leave this to the bros.
Nice work. Sorry I dragged them along, but when I saw what the Imperials were experimenting with, I stole the first ship I could find and got out.
What's important is that you got out with the information. The beast is far too dangerous to let fall into anyone's hands. Can we destroy this research base?
Sending you all my information now. No offense, but the defense fleet could take you all out pretty easily.
Perhaps we could slip in a strike team to the surface to destroy the project.
There are numerous proximity sensors in patrol ships. Each one of your mimics would be picked up and destroyed. There's an Imperial resourcer fleet due in this region soon. If you captured some of them and their recognition codes, you might have a chance. I have to keep moving. Good luck, Kun Lang.
We've got signals on the far side of the sector. It has to be the resources from the research base.
Prepare our workers to capture as many resources as we can. We will have to capture a frigate as well to get the latest recognition codes. Everything else must be destroyed. If any ship escapes to warn the base, our plan will be ruined.
The Imperial ships will be able to recharge their hyperdrives and escape in just over 15 minutes. We don't have much time.
Target acquired.
Acknowledging move orders.
Gravity distortion field forming.
Ready to go, sir.
Report of hostiles by Group 2. Enemy vessel now under fleet control.
Ramming frigate. Construction completed. We've captured an enemy ion frigate. Our scientists believe they can adapt the technology to a new frigate-class ship. Research ion weapons immediately.
Enemy ship successfully captured. Bridge.
Ready to go.
We've captured an enemy resource collector. Sentinel has been decommissioned.
Ready to go. Online.
Ready to go.
Situation report 8-2. From the data given to us by the Republican spy, we can assume the Tyrannic raiders gathered samples of the beast from our initial battle site. The samples were transferred to this hidden research station. We can only hope that they have taken precautions to keep the beast material isolated. Otherwise, we will be facing a far deadlier enemy. Currently, our plan is to engage the outer sentries of the Guard Fleet while our strike team approaches from the other side of the system in the captured resources. Of course, if the beast has already subverted the base and Guard Fleet, we will have no choice but to flee. Move the transports into position on the far side of the sector. They must stay out of sensor range of the base until our diversionary attack is ready. The transports are in position. Signaling pilots to take them in. Begin diversionary attack on the proximity sensors. The Imperials are vectoring more ships into the battle. It's now or never.
Swarmer is locked on.
This is Patrol Vessel Vigilance to incoming resource collectors. Transmit today's recognition codes and state your business.
Yes, sir. Transmitting now. Resources Charlie, Tango, and X-ray bring construction material down to the surface.
Confirmed. On your way.
Command ship is under attack.
Continue diversionary attack. We must pull as many enemy ships out of position as we can.
I'm looking for a fight.
High frigate ready for orders, Command. Understood. On high alert. Drones locked on.
Command ship is under attack.
Red.
This is Strike Team Alpha. We have destroyed the lab and recovered the important data. Repeat, we have recovered important data. Our cover is blown. Enemy ships in pursuit and more on intercept course. Please help. Repeat, we're under fire and will be unable to make the rendezvous without help.
The Imperial fleet is moving to intercept the transports. We must protect them. Hyperspace the moment we get those transports aboard.
Command ship is under attack.
Worker here. Good timing to rattle the manifold.
Roger, Command.
Commandeered ship has been decommissioned. Retiring the resource collectors now.
The transports are in. Downloading and decoding captured intelligence and technology files from the research base. Shunting full power to hyperspace engines now.
Good timing.
Get us out of here.
Rattle the manifold.
Hive frigate damaged. Situation report 9.9. Our fleet is hiding in a debris field approximately 3.8 light-years from our last battle. We are hoping that the various pieces of wreckage in this field will allow us to escape detection. While we regroup, my team has been studying the data tapes we stole from the Imperial research base. The Imperial scientists were working on a way to take control of the beast and turn it into a living weapon system. Their experiments to control the beast by partially grafting it onto living subjects were unsuccessful. The native intelligence of the beast fragment ultimately defeats any control system. While their twisted experiments are useless to us, some of their methods of sterilizing failed experiments might be useful on a larger scale. I will pass along this data to engineering and to the Kalsto when it returns with reinforcements.
This is Recon Vessel 214, now entering derelict area. Active shock mines. Don't scan as old as the rest of this battle wreckage. Looks like someone doesn't want intruders. Picking up something large on the sensors. Moving in. Spotted a siege cannon derelict. Must have been part of whatever attack fleet fought here. It looks a little rough, but no serious damage.
Relay its positional data and we'll send in a salvage team.
Picking up enemy ship signals.
Return to mothership immediately, Recon 214.
Returning on a Vector 1096, full burn.
That siege cannon might be adapted to our needs. Salvage it immediately.
We have raider ships closing in with that siege cannon. They must want it as well.
Receiving.
Salvage group under fire. The Raider corvettes are disguised as wreckage. Watch each other's back out there.
Roger. Command.
Worker here. Target acquired.
Hive frigate ready for orders. Command.
We need another salvage crew here.
Enemy vessel now under fleet control.
Hive frigate online.
Full alert. Raider ion frigates have decloaked and are firing on us. All ships return fire. The pirates have cloaking technology as well as mimic fields.
Hive frigate.
They could be anywhere.
Command ship is under attack.
Command.
Hive frigate is reporting damage. Systems tracking and engaged.
Swarmers locked on. Hive frigate ready for orders. Command. Hive frigate moving out.
Roger, Command. Going to high alert now.
Hive frigate destroyed.
Command ship is under attack. Bridge.
Online. Got it, heading in.
Multi-beam frigate destroyed.
Drones locked on.
Siege cannon secured. Our engineers are ready to begin adapting it to our needs. We also need to start gathering resources in order to build a mount module for the cannon.
Command ship is under attack.
Our scientists have some ideas for making better sensors that would allow us to detect cloaked and mimic ships. They are requesting the go-ahead to research. Multi-beam frigate destroyed.
The Raiders have called in for help. A large Imperialist fleet is hyperspaced in. Prepare for a new wave of attackers.
Salvage. Target acquired.
The pirates have built up another attack wave. They're vectoring to join the assault. This could be very bad.
Hive frigate damaged.
Ship is under attack. We have a hyperspace signature. It's one of ours.
Attention, Kunlan. This is the Cow Stow. We have arrived with reinforcements from Hiigara. Come to us.
Good to see you again, Kaushto. We need your help, but that pirate attack wing has changed course to intercept you. Be careful. Hive frigate destroyed.
Research completed.
Drone locked on.
Martyrs of Carrick. Look at what that thing has done to our lower deck section. It's grown an entire mothership around it. What is this thing?
The Imperial fleet is breaking off to engage the beast. Do not pursue. Regroup and prepare to fire the modified cannon on the Beast mothership.
Swarmers locked on.
Wall. Formation set.
Cool on parts. We want beacon brain. Give us data, or we take data with your parts.
What? How can it be talking to us?
It's gaining intelligence as it absorbs new data. It must want the information we remove from the beacon pod we found it on. Hold fire with the siege cannon until the Beast mothership is within the 100% damage range.
Going to high alert.
Multi-beam frigate destroyed.
Command ship is under attack.
Systems red.
Worker destroyed.
On high alert.
Alert! Cannon has failed to disrupt the target. Beast mothership is still active and closing fast. All ships prepare for emergency hyperspace jump. Multi-beam frigate is reporting damage.
Command ship is under attack.
Do not flee. Come to us. We require knowledge of Earth-self.
All ships return for docking and prepare for hyperspace.
Situation report 10.5. The siege cannon failed to harm the Beast. Analysis of combat recordings show that the Beast cells were able to regrow almost instantly after exposure to the beam. A second shot might have done more damage, but plasma conduits linking the gun to the ship's reactors overheated and fused during the initial firing. It is the opinion of the ship's engineer that the Beast cells have mutated and adapted since our samples were taken. He believes a sample of the original structure of the Beast could be used to adjust the cannon to do maximum damage. Unfortunately, finding a sample of the original Beast means finding the Naggarok, and we have yet to decode the beacon pod's navigational data. According to our records, our sister ship, the Falcorum, is in the sector on a survey mission. Their advanced astrogation team should be able to help us determine the beacon's launch point. Plotting a course to intercept the Falcorum now.
Auto launch set.
Get me an idea on that vessel now. Kunlun? Here? Attention, Kunlun! Break up attack now, or we will be forced to defend ourselves!
Sensors report the Falcorum is under attack by Beast ships. They must think those ships are ours.
We must destroy that Beast fleet. Hopefully, that will also prove to the Falcorum that we aren't enemies.
Drones locked on. Swarmers locked on.
The Falcorum fleet is still confused about us. Do not I say again, do not return fire on their ships. Eliminate the beast fleet.
Drones, locked on.
Ready for orders, Command.
Ready.
Multi-beam frigate online.
Swarmers, locked on.
Falcorum, tell the rest of your fleet to stand down. The fleet that attacked you is destroyed. We are on your side.
Kunlun, this is the Falcorum. Sorry for jumping you, but we were attacked by Hiigaran ships out of nowhere. But then we started losing contact with ships in our fleet. New hyperspace right on top of us without warning. We thought the attack fleet was yours. You had gone rogue.
Understood, Falcor. We've had a few shocks of our own. We're transferring to you all our data regarding the beast, so you'll be able to more easily ID infected vessels in the future. We will be gathering resources and will assist you in your repair.
We still need larger vessels to fight the beast. Engineering wants to start adapting the ore processor drives to power a full destroyer-sized combat vessel. There is also another project available to create a repair drone microship that will automatically repair our capital ships. Incoming beast fleet. Looks like it's comprised mainly of Raider and Imperialist ships. Engage and keep them away from the Falcorum.
Is underway.
Systems ready.
Swarmers locked on. Swarmers on the way.
Beast fleet has been destroyed. The Falcorum is sending over their astrogation team. Astrogation team aboard, Falcorum.
They are good personnel, Kunlun. Should have that beacon nav data cracked in no time. We're going to head back to Hiigara making maximum range jumps. Maybe that way we can avoid being subverted like the Cal Stowe.
Understood, Falcorum. May the martyrs of Karak protect you.
And you, Kunlun. And you. Falcorum out.
The astrogation team from the Falcorum has decoded the beacon's navigation data. It originated in this area of space.
That's a very big area to search. Can they narrow it down?
It's been 1 million years since the beacon was launched. Galactic drift has made it impossible to determine an exact location. We would need far more accurate star charts to take into account all gravitational factors.
There is a Tyrannic raider base in this sector. They would have all the necessary data.
And do we simply ask them for the information?
We may have no other choice.
Receiving. Returning to hangar. On alert.
Control, this is Mimic 663. I have a visual confirmation on Raider Base. I'm sending its location now.
Acknowledged. Coordinates received. Excellent work, 663. Pull out and return to Command Rendezvous. Take all precautions. We don't want to put them on alert.
Yes, Command. Heading back.
Attention, Tyrannic Base. We come in peace. Repeat, we come in peace. The subversion entity we call the Beast has ravaged both our forces. In order to destroy it, we need access to your star charts. Tyrannic Base, we say again, we come in peace. We need access to your star charts in order to stop the creature that is a danger to both our forces. Please respond.
I don't think this is going to work. Raider turrets are now tracking our ships, picking up energy spikes. Hyperspace damping field is enveloping us. They're going to attack.
Coordinates locked in.
The Tyrannic base is emitting the damper field. Hammer away at them until they surrender or their defenses shut down.
Command ship is under attack.
Close with the pirate base. If they won't cooperate, we will have to board here and take prisoners to find the stellar data we need.
Ready for orders, Command. Turrets online.
Ready.
Roger, Command.
Multi-beam frigate. Construction complete. Imperialist fleet has arrived. The raiders must have called for reinforcements.
Command. Acknowledging course correction.
I don't believe it. The Imperials are retreating.
Attention, Hiigaran fleet. We surrender.
Then stand down and cease fire.
Understood. Standing down.
Prepare to be boarded and to surrender any data and personnel we require.
Agreed.
Carrier I. Carrier status.
Situation report 13.1. With the Raider nav personnel on board, we have been able to project the drift of the alien exploration vessel. Location data has been locked in, and we will be correcting course. We should have little trouble since the beast forces we have been fighting could not have this data yet. With the Raiders aboard, I have doubled internal security.
Command ship in danger! Auto launch set. We have fires across decks J through R. Deck M is venting to space. No word from engineering. Have we been hit?
Negative on weapon strike. Negative. Ship's telemetry indicates internal explosion centered in engineering.
Assisting.
Confirm that. Hyperdrive offline. What happened? Engineering module destroyed. Support module breaking up. Rerouting stabilizer control. Backup systems coming back online.
Support module destroyed. Running analyses of blast effect now. Some sort of massive EM pulse blew plasma lines connecting to drive unit. We brought a saboteur aboard.
Alert! Alert! We've got tracks inbound. Multiple.
They're enemy signatures. This is a trap. Ambush fleet closing in. We only have access to our capital ships. All smaller vessels are trapped in the hangar deck, and our construction facilities are offline. We must buy the repair crew's time. Blunt that attack at any cost.
Drones, locked on.
Command ship is under attack. Bridge.
Let's go.
Launch bays have regained power.
Drones, locked on.
Attention, Kunlan. This is the Falcorum, and we brought friends.
Swarmers, locked
Command
on.
ship is under attack.
Carrier is reporting damage.
Drones,
You have
locked
God's
on.
own timing, Falcorum. Could you give us a hand here?
On our way at maximum burn. Would have been here sooner, but you're a hard fleet to find. We barely received your distress call.
Swarmers, locked on.
Falcorum is transferring command of her support fleet over to us.
Assist the Falcorum with whatever we have, but protect our most damaged ships.
Ready to go. Roger, Command. Receiving.
Carrier I. Targeting enemy vessel.
We've located enemy carriers at this location. If we take them out, they won't be able to reinforce their ships.
Swarmers, locked on. Drones, locked on. Drones, locked on. Swarmers on course. Swarmers, locked on.
Watch us go to work on them.
Drones, locked on. Drones en route to target. Swarmers, locked on.
butchered us without you.
Hyperspace module repaired. Prepare to engage. The Imperial Taidani must still think they can twist the beast to their own ends. We must reach the Nagarok before the Imperials can do anything catastrophic.
The situation in this quadrant of the galaxy is grim. The beast infection is spreading practically unchecked to the reaches of the old Taidani Empire. The Republican fleet is barely holding the line, and our brothers and sisters from the other Kiith are spread thin. For every fleet that defeats a beast incursion, another is never heard from again, and adds to the threat. The Kiith Council is aware of all that you have done out here to halt this infection. Falcorum and the ships with us are all that could be spared from the fighting to aid you. They are under your command. The Republican Taidani are promising some sort of superweapon to aid in the battle, but until then, we desperately need to find a way to stop this plague.
Evasive pattern Alpha.
Roger, Command.
Aye, Command.
This is Recon 214 to Command. I have target in visual range. Kiith's blood, it's massive. The Imperials are all over it. What are they doing? I don't believe it. They're repairing the drives.
Understood, Recon 214. Return to command ship immediately.
Roger that.
Come in, Tidon flagship. What are you doing? You can't release that ship on the galaxy. Do you know what you're about to do?
Yes, they know. For a million years, we have been trapped in this ship, listening to the electromagnetic chatter of your dim self-worlds. We know you better than you know yourselves. Your enemies came to use us, and instead we shall use each other. In return for their help, the ones known as Imperials will be given half the galaxy. And will return from various ship systems and leave my children after me.
That's madness. What happens when you finish devouring your half of the galaxy?
Irrelevant. How many thousands of your lifespan? Fatigue. Join us or be destroyed.
We will stop this.
Then be destroyed. Join us anyway. Titan, honor and eradicate these Hiigarans.
Gather our fleet into a defensive formation. We need a sample of the original beast. Hold off the Imperialist fleet and slip a mimic in to dock with the Nagarok. We need an edge in these large fleet battles. Our engineers are ready to design a Dreadnought-class battleship. The Beast mothership has hyperspaced into the sector and is on an intercept vector. The Imperials must have called them in.
Swarmers locked on. Drones locked on.
Our mimic has been detected by the Imperial proximity sensors.
gravity well detected.
Multi-beam frigate is reporting damage.
Gravity distortion field forming.
Multi-beam frigate destroyed.
Anomalous gravity well detected.
Target acquired, command, returning.
Multi-beam frigate destroyed.
Drones locked on. Drones locked on. Swarmers locked on. Drones locked on. Swarmers locked on.
Hive frigate construction completed.
Drones approaching target. Drones locked on. Swarmers locked on.
Hive frigate destroyed.
Hollow emitters need moving anyhow.
Drones locked on.
Worker here. See this to the pros?
Commandeered ship is reporting damage.
Swarmers locked on.
We move again. It is time, my allies, to lead us to this weapon you spoke of. Then we will feed, and the carving of empires can begin.
Drones locked on.
The Beast and most of the Imperialist ships have gone into hyperspace. We have to fight our way out of this and capture a Taidan ship. Someone on board will be able to tell us what weapon the Beast was talking about. Reporting damage.
Enemy ship successfully captured. Warning, ship's disrupted. Enemy vessel now under fleet control.
Situation report 14.7. Interrogation of the prisoner has revealed a possible destination of the joint Beast Imperialist fleet. The Imperialists had information on a large Republican naval shipyard at the edge of this sector. They think this shipyard is secretly constructing a new prototype defense station under the codename Nomad Moon. This must be the super weapon system the Republicans were promising. There is a high probability the Beast will try and seize this new station and turn it against us. After analyzing the sample of Beast material we obtained from the Naggarok, we have adapted the main gun for maximum effect on Beast cell structure. In theory, it should cause a massive energy feedback in any Beast material. Unfortunately, we have yet to find a way around our own energy overload problems, and are unable to fire the gun more than once. Our engineers have found many systems in the gun are derived from basic Bentusi technology. We need to home in on one of their trade ship signals and ask for help with the cannon's power systems. Without this cannon fully operational, it's only a matter of time before the beast reaches Hiigara.
Attention, Bentusi Fleet. This is Hiigaran mining vessel Kunlan. We are in desperate need of your aid. Bentusi trade ships, please come in.
We will not be bound.
The energy readings on that hyperspace gate are off the scale. They must be jumping to another galaxy. They're immune to EMP effects, and we don't want to fire on them, so the only way to stop them from leaving is to destroy that gate.
Forward guns up.
Do not attempt to stop our translocation. Cease your attacks or be destroyed. Do you not understand what has happened? We will not be bound.
Strike craft launching from the Bentusi trade stations. They're similar to Acolyte class fighters, but their configuration is like nothing we've ever seen before.
Fleet, full speed ahead. We have to block the entrance to the gate. We can't let them get through.
Let's go.
Hive frigate destroyed. Worker destroyed.
Mad. It will take a comfortable time to repair the slipgate. The Devourer will find us by then. Each of us that is consumed takes the story of 1,000 bound worlds with them. Creature will devour all our songs. All knowledge will serve its hunger.
Frigate.
Drones, locked on.
Beginning construction of Hive frigate.
Listen to us. We need your help. We're not here to harm you, but if you leave, the beast will win. You helped us to win our home world. You cannot run away now.
High alert.
We aided thee, Sajet Prasanna, who was newly unbound. You are not Sajet. Your bound bodies and flicker lives make you blind to reality, and now we will all pay your blindness.
Accepting nav data.
Dreadnought here.
Kiith blood! More stations coming out of hyperspace. They're powering up main weapons. We don't have a chance. Prepare to engage hyperspace module.
Carrier here.
Negative. Without that cannon working, we're as good as dead. Better to be blown to atoms now than wait for the beast to
Carrier
hunt us.
moving to position. Carrier status.
Multi-beam frigate.
Carrier drive
Construction
online.
completed.
Carrier I.
Reporting damage. Multi-beam frigate. Construction completed.
You're killing us. You, your precious stories. Who will remember the crew of that ship? Or our flicker lives not worth remembering?
Multi-beam frigate destroyed.
You seek to trap us in a diseased galaxy. This cannot be. Desist, and we will allow you to leave. We regret the loss of your memory.
All gunners cease fire.
Regret? We regret the loss of the whole sand-cursed galaxy. Stop murdering us and help us kill the beast.
They've stopped firing. Keep it up. You're getting through to them.
The Devourer cannot be stopped. We must flee, or even memory will die. We will not be bound.
Yes. You will not be bound, whatever that means. Well, guess what? We won't let you go. It doesn't matter how we die. One ancient monster is as good as another.
We are not monsters.
Aren't you? Look around. Look what you've done to our fleet. All because we dared to get in your way. Look at yourselves, the aloof, the mighty Bentusi. Slaughtering the people who asked for your help. You're worse than the beast. At least the beast doesn't pretend to be righteous.
We fear. For the first time in countless orbits, we fear.
Multi-beam frigate, construction completed.
Join the Kiith. We're not blind. Just scared. As scared as you. Now, are you gonna help us? Or are we gonna have to ram this mining ship down the throat of the first station that approaches?
That will not be necessary. We see our own madness reflected in yours. We will do what we can to help. To understand our fear, you must know our nature. We are one with our vessels, as was your Sajet persona. We are unbound. The solar winds blow across our skin. Hyperspace sings in our ears. The universe unfolds around our thoughts. The Devourer does not kill us. When it tries to take our ships, it leaves us in place, but corrupts our being. We die, but we are not dead. We would be trapped, slaves within our own bodies, eternally. We have analyzed your weapon, and it shows great promise. You are most clever for bound persons. We are transferring the data you will need to construct reinforced superconductor heat sinks. These should allow you to fire your cannon repeatedly. The Devourer has many cells, spreading infection through this sector now. You would do well to test your weapon on one of these lesser creatures.
Attention, Kiith men and fleet. This is the Somtaaw mining vessel, Kunlan. Please, come in.
Good to see you alive, Kunlan. Word out here says the situation is grim. It's only a matter of time before the beast overruns a populated world.
The Bentusi have helped us to devise a weapon that may just shift the sands in our favor. We're on our way to deploy it now. We were wondering whether you have any data on a former Somtaaw science vessel carrying the Cleason ID.
The Cleason? A frigate-class vessel?
Yes. Have you seen her?
The thing led the attack on a scout base. Used her sensor rig to deactivate the Sentinel web. We are on our way to track down and destroy the subverted ships before they infect the sector. Transmitting all our telemetry on her position now. Why do you want her in particular?
The Cleason was the first ship infected by the Beast mothership. It should have the most direct communication line to its parent. If we can capture the Cleason, we can lay a trap for the mothership.
You Somtaaw have guts. That's all I can say. Good luck, Kunlan. We'll spread the word about what you're trying to do. Manan Fleet Command, out.
Auto launch set.
The Kleesan's last reported position is in this area. Send out a flight of recon fighters to track her down.
Roger, command.
We were not counting on the Kleesan having such a large escort fleet. We have to destroy her escorts while maneuvering in close enough to fire the cannon on the Kleesan. Remember, to take only one shot when the target is in the 50% range band. We need the Kleesan intact.
Battle wagon ready.
Roger, command. Acknowledging course correction.
Swarmers locked on. Drones locked on. Swarmers on the way. Locked on. Drones locked on.
Multi-beam frigate, construction completed.
We've done it! The cannon works and it is still fully operational. The Kleesan no longer has a beast energy signature.
The blast badly damaged the Kleesan. Her reactor core is going critical. Use a worker to get a boarding team over there right away.
Come in. You would not believe what the inside of the Kleesan looks like. The surviving biocircuitry alone could revolutionize our ship deck.
Try to remember, that biocircuitry was your own Kiith brothers and sisters, not so long ago.
Yes, of course. We have managed to isolate something that resembles the old comm array. Preparing to send a pulse burst now.
Excellent. Transmit and then get aboard the worker immediately. The Kleesan is going to blow. Ready all forces. Harvest whatever resources are in the region. If that signal worked, the Beast Fleet will be hyperspacing in at any moment. Picking up multiple hyperspace signatures. It's the Beast Mothership. Ready the siege cannon. Engage and destroy the Beast Fleet. Do not let any escape to give a warning.
ready. Leave this to the pros.
Hive frigate destroyed.
Bridge. Moving core fleet.
Oh. What's
Proton
happening?
charging complete. Ready to fire. Command ship is under attack. Shot away. Burn, you monstrosity. Burn.
System's crashing!
Bridge.
Heading out.
We did it! We're ready to track down the Nagarok and cut the head off this beast once and for all. Coordinates for Republican shipyard locked in. Maximum power shunted to hyperspace module. Jump when ready. Our prisoner was telling the truth. We are picking up distress calls from the Republican naval base. It's under attack from the Nagarok and a huge beast fleet. We will try and get there in time to help, but even if we can't save them, we must engage. This must end now, whatever the cost.
I've lost contact with the moon. Victory to Nomad Control. Come in, Control.
Thank you, God, for reinforcements. These things are all over us. We've lost contact with the Nomad Moon. You have to help us.
Try to hold on, Republican fleet. This is the Kiith Somtaaw warship Kunlun. We'll try to send help while you regroup. We need you to transmit all the information you have on this Nomad Moon.
Understood, Kunlan. Prepare to...
Multiple missile attacks! Losing control of Sector 4, 9, and 17.
Kunlan, they've gotten through. We won't be turned against our own people. You have to get past the block sensors. They have a minimal scanner with us. It won't trigger those pulsar fields.
Systems ready. Setting new course.
So the miners are now warriors? You have come far, little Kiith Somtaaw. You can still join us and be rewarded, as the Imperialists will be. We can make your Kiith supreme upon Hiigaran. Is this not what you wanted when you awakened my children?
Bridge, command ship is underway.
Ready to move out.
Not this way. We make no bargains with you. Not now, not ever,
Dreadnought
Master.
here.
We may not be true warrior Kiith, but we were good enough to burn your first 2 children to ashes.
Yeah?
Our children are not ourselves.
Stand down.
We have been and always will be. With this vessel around us fully functional, we will never be contained again.
Ready for orders, Command.
Drones en route to target. Drones locked on. Drones approaching target. Swarmers locked on.
Multi-beam frigate online. Turrets online. Ready, guns.
Ready to go.
Drones locked on.
That defense station is protecting the Naggarok. Destroy the Nomad Moon first, and then the Beast.
What in Karak's name was that?
It was some kind of massive energy shockwave. Analyzing sensor readings now. It was a high-power repulsor field, and it came from those small emitters below the moon. We have to get something past those proximity sensors and destroy those emitters fast.
Roger, Command. Coordinates locked in.
Bridge. Moving core fleet.
Battle wagon ready. Aye, Command.
Our engineers think they might be able to adapt the Nomad Moon's repulsor weapon to our own dreadnought.
Roger, Command.
Weapon has been disabled. Take that station out.
Bridge.
Swarmers locked on.
Imperialist ships on attack vector. They are moving at half speed. Either they want to see if the beast can destroy us itself, or they are waiting for something.
Attention, Hiigaran fleet. This is the Imperial flagship Vengeance. You cannot win. Break off this attack. If you do, we will allow you to return to your stolen world and await the end with your mates and children.
How can you be helping this thing?
What choice do we have, Hiigaran? Your mad quest shattered our Imperial sphere. You took the life of our immortal Emperor. Whatever we have been driven to now is your fault. You.
Sorry, Command. I had to cut that comm channel. They are just trying to distract us from this. Picking up multiple hyperspace signatures in this region. Send out a recon flight and see if this is the other half of the pincer movement. Carrier is reporting damage.
Capital ship away.
The defense station is down. We can finish this if we can just pin down the Nagarok long enough to target the siege cannon on it.
Command ship is under attack.
Wait! Picking up a hyperspace signature. It's right on top of us.
We cannot stay here. Already the Devourer claws at our minds, twists our thoughts. Open your data banks, Kiith Somtaaw, and receive our aid.
Yes! The Bentusi have given us the design plans for their ion fighter. Reconfiguring construction bays now.
Multi-beam frigate, construction completed. It's a beast strike fleet. This is a trap. We can't fight a battle on 3 fronts. We have to find a way to break out to one side or the other before we are surrounded.
Cloaked enemy ships spotted.
Is using an inertialist drive. We need to analyze it immediately and try and figure out how to shut it down. Otherwise, we will never be able to get close enough to use the siege cannon on it.
This is Imperial flagship Vengeance to all Imperial ships. Break off attack and fall back to rendezvous point.
Wait! What are you doing, ally? Continue to attack and destroy the Hiigarans.
You lied to us, creature. First about giving us the Nomad Moon, and then about the Bentusi being neutralized. The Tydani are no one's fools.
You are what all life is to us. Food.
Carrier damaged.
Research completed.
The Nagarok is using a kind of sustained hyperspace field to slide through normal space without acceleration or inertia. Our engineers think the field can be overloaded with EMP blasts.
Open up our attack profile. Bridge.
Receiving.
Preparing for EMP burst. Charging.
Receiving. Got it. Hitting in.
Charging.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Overloading emitters.
Command ship is under attack.
Preparing for EMP burst.
Carrier taking damage.
You're in danger, behold. Come to us, our children. You are needed.
Target acquired.
Incoming! We've got multiple beast capital ships in strike formation on rapid attack vectors.
If those attack groups are allowed to converge on us in strength, we will be wiped out. Intercept and destroy them while they are still dispersed.
Gun
is now online.
Command.
The price was heavy. Kiith Somtaaw burned out the heart and mind of the beast, but the bodies of their loved ones could never be recovered. All that remained of them was a glittering infinity of wire, mysteries, and microcircuits. For years to come, isolated pockets of the cancer would flare up to threaten the quadrant. But the new technologies born from Somtaaw's bitter campaign soon rendered Hiigaran ships immune to the infection. In time, the last remnants of the monster were crushed. The beast never rose again. The miners of Kiith Somtaaw sacrificed much and risked all. For their efforts, they were brought into the innermost circle of Hiigaran power. Nabal, Sajet, and Sabani bowed before them. And from that day to this, Somtaaw's children have been known to one and all as beast slayers.